Welcome to the Kansas Association for Collegiate Registrars and Admission Officers Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. And this is just one of many different sessions happening as part of this college fair, so please do sign up for additional sessions. The presentation is being recorded and will be available in about a week at strivescan.com/Kansas. And now I'd like to turn it over to our presenters. And first up is EHL.
Hello, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Hope everybody's doing well. Right, there we go. So my name is Daniel Flores, and I'm one of the recruitment officers for EHL. We go by a 3-2-1 model, and the 3 actually stands for the locations, and that's what's on your screen. We have 3 locations, one in Lausanne, Switzerland on the left-hand side, in the French-speaking part of Switzerland. In the middle is Passau, Switzerland, in the Swiss-German speaking part. And on the right is Singapore. The 2 stands for the pathways. We offer an academic pathway, which is going directly into your bachelor's degree, but we also offer a professional pathway where you get more work experience first, and then you can determine if you want to go for a bachelor's degree. And it leads us to our 1, which is we offer 1 bachelor's degree, and it's a Bachelor's of Science in International Hospitality Management. Now, some quick facts about EHL. We did start off as the world's first hotel school in 1893. We eventually transitioned to becoming ranked as the world's #1 hospitality and leisure management program. To be clear, hospitality is not just hotels and restaurants. Once again, hospitality is not just hotels and restaurants. This is the service industry, which is 1 in 10 jobs globally. So if you ever saw yourself having a global career, this would be a great opportunity. If you hate people, this would probably be not a good opportunity because you're constantly around others. On campus, we have over 120 different nationalities represented, so it's extremely diverse. We have also a dress code where we wear suits every single day. So just as you see our students in the picture, plus myself, this is what we do. It's about learning how to present yourself and prepare you for the real world. About 84% of our students know 3 or more languages. We don't say that to freak you out, but the great thing is when you graduate, you will know at least 3 languages. We're also very involved on campus. So we have over 30 student committees, which in essence are student clubs. They range anything from mountain sports, water sports, rugby, then we have social committees as well. Outside of that, we are the first and only school with a Michelin star training restaurant. So if you love food, this is a great opportunity for you to actually enjoy the food by making it, preparing it, serving it, explaining it, and also eating it. Doesn't mean you're gonna grow up to be a chef. If you want to, that's great. If you don't, then it's by using your hands. We're also dually accredited by the Swiss government and by the US government, which means when you graduate from EHL, you can work and you can continue your education worldwide. So once again, the world becomes your oyster. I'm going to focus on 2 campuses today. One of them is in Lausanne, which is the rendering on your screen. Once again, French-speaking part, Switzerland, very modern, very minimalistic, but then also very sustainable. This is our sports complex. We're going to be having an indoor gym, indoor pool, indoor spa. College life is rough. You need your mani-pedis. Boom, you get it right on campus. Outside of that, we have 2 brand new apartment buildings, and we're working on our 3rd and final brand new dorm. In a 3-hour flight from Geneva, which is a 45-minute train ride from Lausanne, you are in up to 36 different countries, not cities, not states. I'm talking about countries. If you want to go to Barcelona or Paris or Berlin over the weekend, you can do that. That's the great thing about doing a degree abroad. Not study abroad, do a degree abroad. If you're looking for a different experience, that's where Singapore comes in. Singapore is like the Switzerland of Asia. It's small in size, centrally located, but it's also the business hub of Asia. You get a multicultural experience on and off campus because of all the expats that live in Singapore. In a 3-hour flight, you're in 17 different countries. So if you want to go to Phuket, to Bali, to Ho Chi Minh City, you can do that over the weekend. It's about getting the multi-campus experience. Now, for our bachelor's degree, it's a 4-year program. Embedded in it is 1 year of internship. We offer 2 6-month internships and we offer them all over the world. So you can go to Greece if you've always wanted to, and you're getting work experience, you're deep diving into the culture. It's all about getting that cultural experience and also an amazing college experience. The first 6 months, you're switching off courses every single week. You're making chocolates, making pastries, drinking wine, making cocktails. And then you clean toilets, you make beds, you iron clothes, you fold clothes. It's about providing service. Then after your first internship, you have 3 semesters of business courses, hospitality courses, and language courses. We offer German, French, Russian, Mandarin, and Spanish. You choose what you want to take. Then you have your second 6-month internship, same deal, anywhere around the world. You come back for your final year, you take advanced management theory courses, elective courses, and you finish off the program being a consultant. You solve a real problem for a real company, either by yourself, with up to 5 other people. You decide, hey, I actually want to develop my own business plan. You can do that via our Startup Innovation Hub on campus. Or number 4, you can do a research thesis. No matter what you choose, you present this to your entire graduating class, and that's what leads us to have 96% of our students get a job within 6 months of graduation. Our alumni work, yes, in hotels and restaurants, that's 47%, but the rest, banking, accounting, NGOs, education, healthcare, health and beauty. These are just some examples of companies that hire our students for internships or for full-time job opportunities. So as you can see, it's a vast array. We are on Common App, and then we also do accept financial aid and have private scholarships. If you have questions, you can take a picture of this. This is my contact information. And thank you so much for coming by today. Take care.
Great, thank you so much. Next up is University College Dublin.
Great, thank you so much. One moment, just get my screen ready. Great. So hello, my name is Bridie Troy, and I am here to talk about University College Dublin, also called UCD for short. UCD is Ireland's largest and most international university. So we are home to over 18,000 undergraduate students, 25% of whom hail from outside of Ireland, just like all of you. UCD is ranked #1 in Ireland by the US News and World Report, and we are in the top 1% of higher education institutions worldwide. So we are internationally ranked, internationally accredited. When you get your degree at UCD, you can bring this degree back to America, stay in Ireland, or anywhere throughout the world, you'll be recognized. So first off, I would just like to talk about the Emerald Isle, what it's like to live, study, and travel in Ireland. So in my very biased opinion, Ireland is just the best country in the world in which to attend college. Ireland is the only English-speaking member of the European Union, and this offers a really great gateway to the rest of Europe for American students. Ireland is routinely voted one of the safest, one of the happiest, and one of the friendliest countries in the world. The scenery is just breathtaking, and the entire country is about the size of Illinois, so it makes it incredibly easy to travel around. UCD is located in the heart of Ireland's capital city. So Dublin actually has one of the youngest populations in Europe, with a majority of the population around college age. So this makes it an amazing city in which to attend college, with something always going on. There's always a million students your age walking around, seeing the sights, visiting pubs, and really just taking in everything that Dublin has to offer. Dublin is also considered the Silicon Valley of Europe and hosts many of the European headquarters for some of America's largest industries. UCD's main campus offers state-of-the-art learning and living facilities right near the bustling city center and Ireland's major business hubs. We are a modern campus built on tradition. And what I mean by this is that our buildings, our research institutions, and our resources are constantly updated to offer you the best possible learning environment. At the same time, however, UCD has a really unique and impactful history, wherein the college actually played a huge role in the establishment of Ireland as an independent nation. And we have educated over half of Ireland's prime ministers, so we're very proud of that. We are Ireland's most international university, as I mentioned, and we offer a great international student support system with a global lounge, guaranteed on-campus accommodation, and over 160 clubs and societies. So we have a really huge student body and alumni network that will help you feel at home even when you're across the ocean. Our campus is very similar to a traditional US college campus with all the amenities that we offer. UCD offers academic supports, including libraries throughout campus dedicated to different academic disciplines, student advisors, math and writing centers. Additionally, we do offer personal support in the way of peer mentorship, student health and counseling services, and a wellness text line. We do guarantee on-campus accommodation for incoming international students. We have rooms for over 3,000 students on campus, each of them in an apartment-style setup with your own private bedroom, a shared kitchen and bathroom with maybe 3 or 4 other students, and gyms, laundry, and food stores right in the building. So it's really nice. We're even building more accommodation for next fall, so constantly updated. Now, we do offer over 70 undergraduate courses, including a liberal arts and sciences pathway and professional programs in law, medicine, and veterinary medicine. So there are 2 pathways to a degree at UCD, direct entry and liberal arts and sciences. So many of our programs are direct entry, offering 3 or 4-year bachelor's degrees or 5-year combined master's degree. And this means that you can start studying your degree right away without having to take any general education requirements, saving you a lot of time and money. However, if you're a bit more undecided and you'd like some time to decide, we do offer a standard liberal arts and sciences degree that mirrors the standard 4-year timeline. And applying to UCD is fairly simple. We have very transparent entry requirements on our website, and you can log on to ucd.ie/global to see the exact requirements for your chosen major. You can apply directly at ucd.ie, or we are in the Common Application. One thing to note is that when applying to UCD, you will apply to your specific major. And in this way, we differ from American institutions. So instead of applying to UCD in general, you would apply to UCD Liberal Arts and Sciences or UCD Engineering. Applications are now open and rolling into the summer, so please apply or reach out to me with any questions. I often hear people worrying about the price tag of studying abroad, and honestly, it is very price comparable to a US university. Over 80% of our international students do receive a scholarship from UCD, and we do accept the FAFSA. We accept federal loans, private loans, the GI Bill. So there are a lot of options for funding your degree at UCD. Again, you can reach out to me and we can talk more. Here's my contact information. So take a screenshot if you'd like to reach out to learn more, or you can visit our website. So thank you so much for tuning in.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And up next is Verto Education.
Hi, thank you guys. Let me pull up my screen. Okay, so Verto Education, we're a pretty unique organization. So what Verto does is we offer students the chance to travel abroad for their first semester or first full year of college, and then you can transfer to your college of choice, whether that's in the States or international. We are a consortium of universities that allows you to apply to those colleges at the same time as applying to Verto. And one of those universities is UC Dublin, which is exciting. So hello. So with Verto, this is a quick video. It's only 30 seconds. I'm going to play it. Sometimes it's choppy, so I apologize. So that is Verto in a nutshell. Travel abroad, take college credits, and explore awesome places. So Verto's mission as an organization, we really want to provide higher education and international travel for students from all walks of life, all backgrounds, regardless of where you're going or where you have been. So that really filters into three main pillars. The first being the best first year of college, just looking at our semesters in whole and the support that we offer for students. The second semester is admissions to a great fit school, which is where our consortium of partner schools come into play. And then the third is an affordable college education, because tuition is important. So the best first year of college. So this can really mean a lot of different things for different students. Looking at our semesters, there are two different types of college semesters, but regardless of where you're going, you're going to get the same core components everywhere. So our two different types are on campus and field. So these are different in a lot of ways. I'll go into those in just a sec. But you're going to be, no matter where you are, you're going to be really building a really deep connection with that community and that place. So rather than just being a tourist in these countries, we're really finding that immersion and connecting with community members there. The academic side. So while you're with Verto, you're taking college semesters. So we are fully accredited. You're earning 16 credits. It's those freshman gen ed. So it's really great for students regardless of major. With Verto, we do focus on experiential education. So it's not just sitting in classrooms all the time. We're really bringing that outside of the classroom as much as we can, which is great for helping to really secure that interest and just makes learning more exciting. We are discussion-based classes. We really shy away from those tests and quizzes. And it's great because no matter where you're going, you're going to be in a Verto cohort, being taught by Verto professors and with our Verto program leaders. So there's a lot of academic and personal support, as well as that awesome family feel. We have a life skills and a college planning seminar that are weaved into all of our semesters. So this covers everything from financial literacy, what are student loans, what is credit card debt, all the way to how to, maybe study and plan for tests, what are 5 and 10-year goals, and how do I make stepping stones to reach those. So a lot that goes into our semesters. On-campus semesters, these are in England, Italy, and Spain. They take place, you're in a student residence, you're commuting to class, you're still being taught by Verto professors. These are very much more like a traditional study abroad feel. We do a lot of excursions as well. This one in London is just an example, but pretty typical for what you would see for those on-campus semesters. Field semesters are crafted almost more in a sense like a gap year, but it's still a college semester. So you're traveling around to different locations. So we're staying in base houses in smaller communities and local villages rather than being in big international hubs like London. So for our South Pacific semester, for example, you actually travel from Fiji to Australia to New Zealand. So you're in 3 different countries. We're on a block schedule. So you're taking 4 of these classes and you're focusing on 1 class per semester or per month, sorry. We do a lot of excursions on the field semesters, and one thing that definitely sets them apart is we're doing a lot of field work, hence the name. So learning about environmental science in your classroom, we're also partnering with organizations to work on environmental science projects outside of class. We do have a full year-long honors program. It's called Change the World. This is for academically motivated students. There's a lot that goes into this. And the second pillar, our partner schools. We partner with over 58 universities at this point. Most of them are in the States, 4 of them are international. When you apply to Verto, it's a free application, it's non-binding, we are test optional, and we just have a 2.5 GPA minimum. You can apply to up to 5 of our partner schools at that point. We have a college counseling team that will work with you throughout all of that. These are some of them. It's a free application to these schools as well. Pretty exciting. We also have a transfer guarantee to 27 of those. So last but not least, affordable college education. We strive to be as affordable, if not much more affordable, than a traditional 4-year university in the States. Our semesters are $15,000 to $25,000, including 3 meals a day and your lodging, and the excursions does not include flights. We have internal aid, as well as we accept federal financial aid and external scholarships. If you're interested in getting more information, you can scan the QR code, pop over to our Instagram, or check out our website, and I'll put my information in the chat as well. Thanks so much.
Great, thank you. Next up is Savannah College of Art and Design.
Hi, good morning, everyone. One moment here. Let me get my screen ready. 1 second. All right. So my name is Mary Claire Engel, and I'm one of the Assistant Directors of Admission for SCAD. And I've got a brief video to share with you that talks more about the university. So SCAD is the University for Creative Careers. So let's have a look.
I'm driven to create.
To be expressive.
To collaborate with only the best and across disciplines.
If you have an outlet like the arts where you can be in these other worlds and imagine anything, growing up in the arts, I've seen it change people's lives.
There are things happening in our classrooms where students are actually reimagining their own education in the way that we communicate with each other.
What is that next step for them? How are they going to make those contacts with their future employers?
During my time at SCAD, what was so magical was that it was this hot pot of creative people from different types of majors that could influence each other.
I would say my two greatest lessons that I learned from SCAD were learning the structure of the industry and the strong work ethic, but I think you really hone those skills at SCAD.
I am the creative director of Christopher John Rogers. Growing up, I always knew that fashion was my passion. Ew, gross. Okay, wait.
I absolutely love SCAD.
I love SCAD too. I love it more than John Krasinski.
Hey, bees.
Hey, SCAD.
Hello, SCAD. Extremely bright, smart people who love creativity, fashion, design, art, film, telling their version of their own story.
I am an artist.
I am a performer.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Storyteller. Thanks to SCAD, my future as a creative professional is real. It's happening.
You are the next incarnation of this beautiful planet that needs design, that needs beauty, that needs your mind and your spirit and your energy, your power, your unique voice.
Because you have something unique to say.
This is SCAD.
Anyone who asks me about colleges in US, all I say is SCAD. Don't even think of anything else.
SCAD was founded in 1978, and for more than 40 creative years, we've grown to become the most comprehensive and connected art and design university in the world. With locations in Atlanta, Georgia, Lacoste, France, and Savannah, Georgia, as well as online via SCAD e-learning. From day one, SCAD has served as the preeminent source of knowledge in every discipline we teach. And the university is incredibly diverse, with approximately 15,000 students from all 50 states and over 100 countries. In fact, more than 25% of SCAD's student population is international. And we offer more programs of study and specialization than any other art and design university in the United States, with over 100 degree programs across more than 40 majors and more than 75 minors. And career preparation is at the heart of SCAD's mission, as evidenced by the university's stellar alumni employment rate, 99%. 99% of spring 2019 alumni were either employed, seeking further education, or both within 10 months of graduation, with 91% in a creative field. These extraordinary numbers are a testament to our talented and ambitious students. They speak volumes about the quality of a SCAD education. SCAD alumni and their work are everywhere.
From the moment you arrive at SCAD, your creative career begins and you'll discover a world of professional opportunities. As a student, you'll collaborate with leading companies through SCAD Pro, where students dream up design solutions for global brands. Recently, students have reimagined Disney resorts, pitched the future of advertising to Google, and marketed driverless cars for Volvo. Proof that real-world experience will set you apart from the competition and bring your dream job that much closer to reality. So whether it's hearing the inspirational words from music legends, attending a masterclass, or an exclusive screening with award-winning actors, or showing your collection to esteemed designers, these exclusive opportunities are unique to SCAD. Now let's take a look at this application process. So number one, apply. So you can apply to SCAD today. Because the admission process is selective, we encourage you to apply early. You can even begin the process as a junior. Two, complete. Complete your admission file with your personal admission advisor who will guide you from the application through enrollment. You'll eventually need additional materials like your transcripts, but you can submit those at a later date. Three, visit. Visit SCAD virtually or in person for one of our daily tours to see for yourself everything SCAD has to offer and truly experience life as a bee. And four, connect. Connect and chat with your admission advisor about anything you need during the admission process. Your SCAD advisors are your ultimate resource for all things SCAD. Thank you.
Awesome, thanks so much. Our next presentation is from the University of Manchester.
Hello, everyone. I will start my share. Great. So hi, everyone. My name is Daniel Lee. I'm an international officer for the University of Manchester. I represent Britain's largest single site university. And as you can see from our logo, we were established in 1824. So we have a proud history of innovation and world's firsts, some of which are listed here. So I'll briefly mention our Nobel Prize winner, Ernest Rutherford, who split the atom in 1917. In 1948, we have Kilburn and Williams, who built the world's first stored program computer. And then in 1957, Lovell, who built the world's largest steerable radio telescope. So the University of Manchester is part of the UK's Russell Group, which identifies 24 world-class research-intensive universities. So some people understand this to be the UK's version of the Ivy Leagues. So we have a unique vision, and we are proud to boast 25 Nobel laureates. I just mentioned one, and we have two currently with us teaching on campus. We're the top UK university for 2 years running for social and environmental impact, which is part of our social responsibility. And if we look at some rankings, we are ranked 27th in the world, according to QS World Rankings. We are ranked 6th in the UK and 8th in Europe, not to mention our individual programs, which are highly ranked. 83% of research is judged to be world leading or internationally excellent. Again, that speaks to us being part of the Russell Group. And we are the first choice for graduate employers in the UK. So if you think about these global companies, we have regular recruiters, which include Apple, Deloitte, AstraZeneca, which is great because AstraZeneca is probably in the news cycle every week, if not every day. Some of the biggest accounting and tax companies, so PwC and KPMG, IBM, and even more companies. I learned that we have several students from our engineering school that actually are building Formula One cars. So that's really exciting to see where our alumni are. Some popular courses. So under our three faculties, we have Faculty of Science and Engineering, Faculty of Biology, Medicine, and Health, and then our Faculty of Humanities, which brings really popular programs. So I'll put some on the screen just so you can see. So we have popular degrees, which can be studied at the undergraduate level, one of them being law and the other one being medicine. So different from how you would study these two degrees in the US. Sociology and criminology, physics and math, computer science and AI, which of course is a booming field right now, politics and international relations, and creative writing. So Manchester is home to 40,000 students from 160 nationalities, and over 10,000 of our students are international students. So you can think of Manchester as one of the most international and diverse universities in the UK. The city of Manchester itself, it's one of the more affordable cities to live in if you're seeking a degree in the UK. If you think of the living expenses and tuition, if you put those together, you're thinking about $40,000 to $48,000 a year. That doesn't include the School of Medicine, which is a little bit different. But that is very affordable if you think about translating to what that experience could be in a city in the US. Also keep in mind, these degrees are 3 years long, so it's a little bit cheaper city to city, state to state, if you're going to compare. And so when you're looking at schools, of course, you're going to think about your career and what your career is going to look like after your studies. We offer amazing options for you at the university. And once you graduate, most of our degrees do give you the option to integrate a year abroad. So if you are someone who is really into that global experience, which you might be if you're coming to the UK, but you also want to experience working in the UK, we have a way for students to integrate that year abroad. It's known as the year in industry. So it relates to the degree you're studying or the subject that you're studying. And it's a graduate level internship, depending on whatever the degree it is. So if you're a marketing student, it's going to be a marketing year in industry. You'll also have opportunities for summer internships, for volunteering, part-time jobs, if that is something that is of interest to you. So no matter what, Manchester is going to be there to support your journey. We have multiple resources for our students, including our career services. So we offer one-to-one appointments for career services. They help you with your CV writing. Maybe they'll show you a list of available internship opportunities you can apply for, and pretty much anything you can think of that is related to career services. A quick look at our campus. Here are some photos. We are located in the second largest city in the UK. Manchester has some firsts as well as the University of Manchester, but the city of Manchester is the birthplace of vegetarianism, feminism, and the Industrial Revolution. Our university has over 400 clubs and societies ranging from swimming to debate, any affinity groups that you might want to join. When you're thinking of accommodation and where you're going to stay, we do have our accommodation guarantee for international students. So the best news is that you have single occupancy rooms. You don't have to share, though you will be sharing shared spaces such as the kitchen where you might be cooking your meals. We have over 500,000 alumni in 190 countries doing amazing work. And we look forward to our new students joining that community. You're going to see that websites and prospectuses that you might get from a university are pretty useful, but visiting a university virtually at this time can give you a much better idea of what that's going to be. We also work with Unibuddy on our country pages, so that allows you to connect with current students on our campus so you can actually get a feel for what the student experience is like. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly via email, or you can find us on our website, and happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.
Great, thanks so much. And our next presentation is from Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics.
Hello all, my name is Brandon Weiss with PIA, the Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics. Simply stated, what we do at PIA is we provide the education and training necessary to propel our students into our graduates into careers in the industries of aviation, aerospace, and beyond technologies. I'm a visual learner, so like my colleagues, I would love to share my screen to not only paint a picture with words, but also show you some great visuals to go along with all the intricacies of PIA and our programs. The Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics has been in existence for over 90 years. We were actually founded out of the Curtiss Wright Flying Service. That's Glenn Curtiss and Orville Wright, the same Orville Wright that was the first in flight. So proud of our history, but equally, if not more excited for the present opportunities that PIA can offer and provide to really fuel the future of aviation, aerospace, and even bleeding beyond under the aeronautical umbrella. PIA graduates have gone on to work at NASA, SpaceX, Aerojet Rocketdyne, the top aerospace organizations, commercial airlines, Boeing, Delta, Piedmont, American, cargo aviation, technology companies like Lockheed Martin and Pratt & Whitney, working with literally cutting edge, even beyond cutting edge level technology, as some of the projects being taken on at Lockheed Martin won't even be known by the public or average civilian for years to come into the future. Disney will hire our graduates to work on roller coasters. Farming uses aviation, the entertainment side of aviation, skydiving, Hollywood. If it moves mechanically, our graduates are qualified or overqualified to work on it. PIA is an elite and unique educational experience. And one of the things that makes us an elite educational experience is we are ranked Forbes #1 two-year trade school, not just for aviation or aerospace. That is all trade schools taken into account, and based on postgraduate success, the affordability of our program. We're a nonprofit educational institution with our goal is to put our graduates in the best possible position to achieve their hopes and goals within the aviation and aerospace sectors. And all those things taken into account, we're extremely honored by that award, but also very much I like it because it opens up the door for our students to work at some of the organizations that I mentioned and really take advantage of the different paths that are provided through them through a PIA education. One of the things that makes us unique at our school is we are a hands-on educational institution. So every single one of my campuses has its own private hangar where we have planes, jets, helicopters, aviation equipment, propulsion systems that students actually get to work on while in our program, getting to live out the lessons they learn while going to school. We find this not only properly prepares them for the industry, but also gives our students an absolute enjoyability while getting to work on aircraft while still students. So we are the Pittsburgh Institute of Aeronautics, but because of demand, we have actually branched out and have several branch campuses. So our main campus is in Pittsburgh, but we also have a campus in Youngstown, Ohio, Hagerstown, Maryland, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, right off the shore. So depending on which program and which location is right for you is something I would love to dive deeper with you if you're interested on. One thing I always get, what does it look like to be a student at PIA? At PIA, you will not find large lecture halls. Nothing wrong with that. That's just not who we are. You're going to find small class sizes where students, like I said, are living out the lessons they learn, spending about 60 to 70% of their time in our hangar working on aircraft. But instead of just tell you with pictures, I'd much rather show you. This is PIA, a day in the life. At PIA, we are extremely specialized. We offer two programs, Aviation Maintenance Technology and Avionics, Aviation Electronics Technology. Aviation Maintenance Technology is the brawn of the aircraft, the propulsion system, engine, wings, landing gear, all the physical aspects that allow aircraft to fly. Avionics is more the communication aspects, all the different intricacies of the flight deck, radar, navigation, flight controls that allow the pilot to communicate with the aircraft and the aircraft to communicate with itself to properly operate. Both of our programs culminate in students having a chance to test for and obtain in our aviation maintenance program, their FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, Airframe and Power Plant certification, and in our avionics program, their FCC, Federal Communication Commission, General Radio Telephone Operator License. Not only having them leave with a degree and a certification, we offer degrees and associate degrees in specialized technology as well as certification programs, but also having that credential that they can take with them. What I would love to share with you as I wrap up is an opportunity for anyone watching us in a recording to be able to reach out to us for those next steps, attend a virtual open house, get some more information, you can scan that QR code or just go to pia.edu/learn more. If you're someone who's interested in problem solving, using intelligence and technology combined together to help humanity forge forward, perhaps a trade education and perhaps aviation and aerospace might be right for you. Whatever it is that you do, I wish you the best and brightest future.
Great, thank you. And now we have a few minutes for Q&A. So I'll ask all of our panelists to come back on camera and respond to this question. What advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And I'll ask you to respond in the same order that you presented.
So then I'll go ahead and start. My best advice is always pursue your passion. So look for the type of not only degree, but also the type of career you want, what degree will lead you to that, but also what university provides the experience that you're looking for. Because we all offer something completely different, some similarities, but there's a bunch of different flavors out there. Figure out your flavor.
My advice would be to keep an open mind as you're going through the application process. You've heard a lot about international schools today, and I'm sure many students from your high school might just be looking at the local school, which is great. Maybe you haven't considered this before. It's definitely something to kind of reach out of your comfort zone and just check out different avenues that you might not have thought
of. Both of those things, definitely. And also, I think just trying to stay organized as much as you can. Don't spread yourself too thin and apply to like 50 different colleges. Really just narrow it down beforehand and use a lot of communication with counselors. That's what we're here for. And yeah, we love communicating with students. So there's no such thing as too much communication in college admissions.
I would just piggyback off of everyone and say, do your research and be careful of where you're doing your research. There's a lot of secondhand information out there on the internet, and the best point of contact is the school website or reaching out to one of us. That's what we're here for. We want to talk to you. So send us an email. Don't be shy. There's no question that's too stupid. We want to answer your questions because we know it can be confusing.
I agree with all my colleagues here, and definitely want to emphasize the career component. Do some research on what your passions and interests are, and pursue a university that offers a degree in that field that can prepare you for that career post-graduation. And I would also say visit these universities. If you have the opportunity to visit the universities in person, I know we're still in the midst of a global pandemic, so if you can't visit in person, you can visit virtually. But reach out to those admission representatives, talk to us with any questions you have about the school, and again, visit in person, and if not in person, virtually.
My advice would be to empower yourself through educational exploration, whether it be a community college, a trade school, a four-year school, an international school. Maybe not to the point of touring them, but with the resources online, really know what options and roads are available to you to determine the best fit for you, your personality, and your passion. I think sometimes the worst thing we can do is get our sights set on one path, which could be the best path for us, and we never entertain any outside options. So know what's available to you, which you all have a great resource that I didn't have in high school, to be able to go online and attend virtual events without even committing for that physical tour, which is oh so important, a requirement at my school, but any of the other schools. I think it's great to at least tour 3 schools in your exploration process to really get that feel of the halls you'll be walking through. So empower yourself through looking into all the options available to you.
Excellent. Thank you all so much. We are just about out of time for this session, so I want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you to our presenters for the information that you shared. And when you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we do appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Again, this is one of many sessions happening as part of this college fair. Please do sign up for additional sessions. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording at strivescan.com/Kansas. So that concludes our session. Thank you all so much for joining us, and have a great day.